We are now into the final two films, and this movie is split into two parts. And I'll never forget, like, actually hearing the news when I was little. I was like, oh man, the last movie is split in two parts. That's gonna suck. Honestly, if you read this book, I have to admit, it is a big book. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1. Welcome back, everyone, to my Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, leading up all the way to that movie. We're reviewing every single Harry Potter movie, and we are now into the last film, leading up to the big battle, which is the next movie. But we are reviewing Part 1 of the epic finale. In my opinion, this is the movie, this one and the next one is the reason why we get two parts of movies from now on. This movie series, this is the one that started it all. Twilight being broken up into two parts, Hunger Games being broken up into two parts, Allegiant and all that kind of stuff is being split into two parts. Everything is being split up into two parts because of this movie. But I have to admit, in my personal opinion, I think this movie deserved two parts. Reason why is because so much is being put in this final movie, and the book is a thick movie. Now, I can't say this, all the main information you need is in this movie, and then of course all the big budget explosions, exciting, thrilling moments is in the next movie, but it is needed in my opinion. So yes, let's get into this review, guys. This review will contain spoilers like always, so let's get into it. So this movie basically starts off, Dumbledore is dead, Harry, everyone is leaving, Hermione wipes her parents' memory, Harry is stuck at the Dudley house by himself, and they are going to plan Harry to get from his house to the Weasley's house, and they do that. But Voldemort, at the very beginning of this movie, is getting a new wand. His wand can't destroy Harry Potter, can't kill him, because his wand and Harry's wand are connected. So Voldemort is going after a new wand this whole entire movie, and he uses Malfoy's dad's wand for the beginning of this movie. And so when Harry leaves, they decide an idea to split up Harry into other Harry. So Hermione's Harry, Ron's Harry, Fred and Georgia Harry, Domhnall Gleeson's in this movie finally, and he's Harry. They're all being Harrys, and they're all being split into different seating charts. And then so Hagrid takes Harry and he goes into the sky, and it is an exciting opening scene. It's intense, and the beginning of this movie, when this movie starts, it is just dark, and you can just have the tone in the air. This is the last time we will be able to get, like, to see the Dudley house. I love how you get to see Harry go under the floorboard, and you see the little Indian toy you play. I love little things like that. I love that. And the tone, you just feel it. This is the last time. This is the last one. It's just so sad. So it's a very exciting scene. There's Death Eaters flying, whatever, and they're shooting wizarding. It's exciting. It's thrilling. You see an actual car flip over. It's loud. It's exciting. It's a great opening scene. You get to see Harry and Voldemort fight across in the air, and Voldemort's wand starts to break because Harry's wand is more powerful. It is an awesome opening scene, and unfortunately, very, very sad. I actually forgot this happened in the movie when I watched it last night. And Hedwig, the owl of Harry's, gets killed. He saves Harry, and that's what gives Harry away, but Hedwig gets killed, and it's very sad. So Harry makes it back to the Weasley house and find out that one-eyed Moody, one-eyed guy, he gets killed. That's a major character getting killed. We're already 30 minutes in this movie. We have Hedwig dying, a major sad character that we all loved, and we have one-eyed Moody guy who got killed. So major characters are getting killed. It's exciting, it's dark, and it's just, it feels like the ending. And so they have a wedding for Domhnall Gleeson, whatever, and it's very nice, whatever, and Harry gets the little snitch he got in the very first movie, which is very awesome. Ron gets the light thingy-majiggy, and Hermione gets a book that actually comes back toward the end of this movie. And so when this wedding happens, they actually get attacked, and it leads to Harry, Hermione, and Ron leaving together, going into London, and they're trying to hide out. And they go in this cafe place to hide out and figure out what are they going to do. And they get attacked. It's an exciting scene. They're right in the middle of this coffee shop, and these guys walk in, and he pulls his wand out, and just ching, 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 and it's just exciting, it's thrilling, and it's so dark when they hit the person, the glass, whatever, and so you obliviates their memory. Again, this movie feels like it is the last one. And so they find out that when the necklace they stole in the 6th movie is actually a fake, which we learned in the last movie, they learn that the new necklace is in that dumb British lady who we all hate from the 5th movie, Lumbridge, or something like that. I can't remember, I think it's Umbridge. And then we found out Umbridge has the necklace, and so they go into the they go in disguise as other people, and they go through there, and they're looking for this lady, and then Ron finds out his person he's in has a wife, whatever, and it's really funny. It's a really funny scene, and so Harry goes in there, he finds out that the Order or whatever, and he goes in there and finds Umbridge, gets the necklace, they leave. Very exciting scene with the Death Eaters that we haven't seen in a long time. And it's a very action-packed scene when this lawyer guy is attacking Ron, whatever, and there's exciting, and everyone's running around, and it's like, Harry Potter, there's Harry Potter, and they're running through the crowd, and there's just, I love how they shoot the ones, like, they're holding it like this, and then like, just like that, and it's like, I love it, it's so well directed, it's so intense, and then Ron gets hurt by transporting through the temple thing, his arm gets pretty much ripped through whatever, which hurts his arm, and so we end up with Ron, Hermione, and Harry in the woods, and this is the portion of the movie that a lot of people, including me, says is the worst part, and it slows down. It's the camping 30-minute sequence of pretty much Ron just pouting over how he's wearing the necklace, and he's hating Harry because Harry doesn't know how to destroy these Horcruxes and doesn't know how to find them. And so Ron actually leaves, and it's just Harry and Hermione, and they start dancing, whatever, and they're friends, they're good friends, whatever. But the movie does completely slow down. Like, it completely, there's certain things that feel like it's just there to drag it out a little bit. I'm not saying it is, but there are a few moments you just feel like, we're sitting here at a fire, literally doing nothing. Harry and Hermione are dancing together, but what does this have to do with the story? There's just little moments where it feels like it's being dragged out. And then getting towards the end now, when Ron finally comes back, he learns that the sword of Gryffindor is actually a Horcrux killer thingamajiggy. So they find the sword, whatever. Ron saves Harry from a lake, which is a very intense, exciting scene when the necklace tries to kill Harry. Ron saves him, and this scene got me when I was little. When they open the necklace, and Harry's getting pushed down by this black Voldemort thingamajiggy, and it's like pushing Harry down, and he's yelling at Ron, "Kill it, Ron, kill it!" And then Ron starts seeing, like, Harry and Hermione tell him, like, you're nothing, you're terrible, Harry should be the Weasley son, not you. And then Harry and Hermione get, like, naked and start kissing, whatever. And it's a weird scene, but then Ron just kills the Horcrux, and when that happens, you feel a relief, you're like, 3 down. Because the ring's already destroyed, the book is already destroyed, and now the necklace, there's 4 more. 4 more Horcruxes, and they killed Voldemort. And so when they learn about the Deathly Hallows, which is this little necklace triangle thingy-majiggy that involves the Elder Wand, which is Dumbledore's wand, an invisibility cloak, which Harry has, and then it's the it's the wand, it's the invisibility cloak, and it's the little diamond thing that's in the little hitch thing, the little ball. And then so pretty much all this leads to a major wizard. If you have these things and you get killed, pretty much you're gonna live. Like, you are a major wizard. You can't die pretty much if you have the Deathly Hallows, which comes back in the second movie. Don't forget about it. There's a reason why this movie is called Deathly Hallows. And so they learn about this from Looney's father, who is actually setting up a trap. And it's a very intense scene when he's like, I got Harry, and then he starts destroying the house, and they're ducking, whatever. It feels like a mob movie, like they're shooting out the windows, and the characters like are ducking, whatever, and things are flying everywhere. That's what it feels like, except Death Eaters are just smashing at the walls, whatever, and they're hiding and ducking, whatever. And then this intense scene happens where they escape, whatever, and they're in these woods, and then these people called Snatchers chase after them, and that's another con in this movie. This scene is very shaky, and it's very hard to follow what's happening. I mean, it's very intense, Harry and all them running through the woods, whatever, and they're snatching wands at each other. It's really exciting, it's really hard to tell what's going on, in my opinion, but overall, it's very okay. So Hermione just hits Harry with this magic, this wizardry to make him not look like Harry. He posts his face up, whatever. He makes him look weird. He calls him Dudley, because they don't want him to find out it's Harry. So the Snatchers do take him to Malfoy's house, which Bellatrix is there, and that's Helen Bonham Carter. And so we learn that they're gonna bring Voldemort here. They snatch up the Snatchers. They're gonna trick him, make Malfoy's dad look like the one they took Harry, whatever. And so they put Harry and Ron in the dungeons downstairs. And then Hermione gets literally scarred with mud blood on her arm. She's bleeding. And then Ron just stands up. He's like, I'm not gonna let this happen. You see, they escape because of a little tiny elf, and that is so cute. And he was in the second movie. and that is Dobby. Dobby, yes, Dobby has returned, and he actually saves Harry, whatever, and he gets him out of there, and then they all attack each other, and they're tackling Malfoy's dad, Malfoy, and it's just a very exciting ending scene, whatever, and then Dobby saves them again. They all get together, Harry, Ron, Hermione, and the little elf, not elf, but the little one, the elf guy, yeah, he's with them too. And so Dobby's like, I'm gonna leave now, and he snaps his fingers, and they all transform. But, very, very saddeningly, Bellatrix throws her little knife, and it just makes the transportation thingy-majiggy, and it goes through, and then we pop up on a beach, whatever, and you know someone got hit by this knife, and Harry wakes up, he's turning around, and he sees Hermione and Ron, they're breathing, they're like, okay, and Harry's like, okay, we're okay, and you see this house in the background, whatever, and he turns around, and you see Dobby standing there like this, and then it pulls out, and it's blood, and Dobby dies, and it's so sad. And then the movie ends with Voldemort actually cracking open Dumbledore's grave and getting the Elder Wand. And it ends like that. This movie, in my opinion, has some slow moments, but that is my only critique. Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter is perfect. Hermione and Ron, it's always been these three friends. The reason why we go see these movies, it's always been these three friends we see these movies. And it's a great movie, whatever. It's very dark. It feels like the ending is coming to an end. And it's just an epic part one. And in my opinion, it needed a part two because so much is in this one movie. I feel like if they put two movies in one, it would have been like a good 3-hour movie because there's so much. And there's so much we haven't even learned yet about Snape. And that's in the second movie. But either way, I think I'm going to give this movie an A-. Deathly Hallows Part 1 is a good Part 1. It's definitely not just a complete, it's just there for money. It actually has a lot to do. There's a lot happening in this movie. No more freaking Hogwarts. In this movie, it is straight up war. It is straight up out of nowhere. It feels different from the other movies. I like that. David Yates did a great job. And in my opinion, it's a great Harry Potter movie. Not my favorite, but it's definitely a good one. But now, guys, we have come to the final review. Next Sunday, I will be reviewing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. The last Harry Potter review. Yes, guys, I am so excited to be reviewing this last one. I can't wait to tell you my experience at the movie theaters at the midnight release of seeing this movie. I'm very excited, guys. And then literally the week after, I get to review Fantastic Beasts. Guys, it's coming to an end. I'm so happy. I can't wait to review, guys. Hope you guys have been enjoying this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.